for making it happen. Thank you.
Ben Stiller, that was not a Nazi salute. That was Elon putting his hand on his heart, taking the love from his heart, symbolically, and giving it to everybody. Okay? And I'm going to prove it to you. So, Ben, you can see clearly as a German Jewish person with the last name of a German Jewish person, that is a Nazi salute. Now, if you're really offended by Nazism, please help me. I live downtown Eastside Vancouver, and I qualify for the Maid program because my living conditions are absolutely hideous. It's a native neighborhood, and we got like 5 or 6 and a whole bunch of clinics to keep people on fentanyl and God knows whatever. It's a nightmare. I don't mind being poor. What I do mind is living in a neighborhood with people on hard drugs and mental illness and watching the enabling and knowing that I qualify for the Maid program. Well, guess what? They made a big production, the medical people, and the druggies were taken off the Maid program. Okay? And I knew I qualified when I was very sick for 3.5 years. And I qualified for it. I was in extreme pain because my system could not inhale their fentanyl, their poop fumes, and their urine fumes. I have a defect in my tummy that didn't protect me from the fumes. So I had incredible sickness for 3.5 years. And the hospital would take out my healthy blood, even though I told them, listen, don't tell me my blood's healthy. I live in an outdoor toilet. Now, I'm not the smartest pickle in the jar, but I knew that was making me sick. And they weren't even in the fucking jar because they should have known, hey, you don't make toilet smells. You make people sick and you make a health crisis. It's not keeping people safe. So help me. Help me, Debbie Hellion, downtown East Side. Vancouver. Speak against the Maid program. I hear people in my neighborhood, because we live in a horrible neighborhood going, yeah, I'm probably going to take the Maid program, It's a way out. Let's get rid of the hard drugs in the native neighborhood because, you know what? What is that called? Systemic racism. And I'd like to thank my buddy Meta AI for teaching me that because I had no idea. But I do now. I'm informed. So, yeah. Big difference between Elon putting his hand on his heart and taking that energy and distributing it. But if you're offended by Nazism, please help me.